Don't be jealous. 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 Hello guys, here it's Emmanuel from DiceTuga, and look at this. Look at this. I know, it's beautiful, it's my village, and I'm currently on holidays in Portugal, in my village, but I had to do my monthly video where I talk about the games that I played this month. And before I talk about it, I want to give another shout out to Matt from Shirts and Merc, or Board Gamers Assemble. Yes, I'm not sure about the name of the page, but I think it's Shirts and Mercs, and then you have Board Gamers Assemble, for the shirt that he gave to me, which is this beautiful Portuguese meeple. Look at this. Look at this. So thank you again, man. This is an awesome gift, and let's take out the sunglasses, because now I can see really bad with the sunglasses, but now I can see the camera and the screen properly. And without further ado, let's just jump right in, because I have to go swim. There's a fresh frozen beer waiting for me, non-alcoholic. They are awesome. And yeah, so let's just talk about the games that I played in July. The first two are games that I played with my group. The first one being Notre Dame. This is a game from Stefan Feld. It's the second one that at the time I played from Stefan Feld, and it was awesome. We played 5 players, and I lost again. Not surprising on that aspect, but I really like the fact of the stress of having the plague with the rats, that can go quickly to the top, and really affect the actions and the things that you can do throughout the game. So my score was very low, because all the others, they were already exploring different parts of the city, doing different actions, and with those rats, they damaged a bit my beginning of the game. But overall, it was a nice experience. It flowed really well with 5 players. It took, I think, 2 hours for the game to finish. So very solid, and really enjoyed it. The second one was Keyflower. Keyflower is not the game that you are going to play with people that don't really like to be backstabbed, because it's a bit cutthroat. You know, like you can really lose some friends on that kind of game, because you are building stuff in your, is it your town? I don't know if it's town, but you are getting those tiles from the central market, and you get them. Those tiles might give you immediate bonus or a bonus at the end of the game, based on how many works of a specific color you might have, or how many things of a specific type you might have. And actually, I was very annoying to Thomas, because he was collecting green guys that work as a wild card on that game, and I got the tile that I saw him collecting those workers. So I was like, well, I'm not going to win the game. Let's try to cut some of these guys' score down a bit. And so basically, I saw that he was collecting that, so I got that tile first. I had like 2, or no, not even. I had 1 green worker. He had like 5 or 4 or something like that. So he was the one that had the most. He was the one also that could score the more points with that tile. And I took that away from him. And I did also to others. So basically, I wanted to see how I could screw them over a little bit, because I was not going to win. So that's it. So Keyflower, you can really lose some friends. Of course, our group, we are all having fun, and nobody took it to the chest. But yeah, be careful, be aware that it's a dangerous game. The third one is a game that I'm revisiting a lot, because it's like, I feel that there's something on that game that, because people talk about it and really like it, and there's something on that game that I'm not in love with that game, but there's something that keeps me going back to find out, because I feel that there is something that I'm missing out, and it's Glass Road. from Uwe Rosenberg. I love those wheels. The resource wheels is awesome. I love that mechanism. It's I mean, I don't know how someone comes up with something like that. It's really awesome. I love it because you are like, you have two wheels, and in each wheel you have two pointers, and like one and you have like different parts of the wheel, and when one of those parts gets empty, the needle of the wheel kind of moves, and so it decreases the resources in one side, but it increases the production in the other. You know, like it's very. Go check some videos because it's really simple, and how the beauty of it is by the simplicity of it. It's crazy, but then I don't know. It just, there's something in it that I'm like, at the end of the game, I'm always like, that's it. And it's a game that I already played four times, I think, and I only played solo, never played with other players. But anyway, you are playing, each player has its own board, so it's not like there is a lot of interaction. But yeah, it works really well solo. It's just that I'm missing out something on this game. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's on the maybe pile. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it or if I'm going to sell it. But I keep going for it. I keep going on it. There is some vibes about the game that I'm really interested on. So we'll see. My fourth one was already in the list last month. It's Red Cathedral. It's a success with my girlfriend. We really like it, and right now we are going to add as well the expansions, contractors, to see what adds up to the game. But Red Cathedral, it's such a simple game. I mean, not simple about, it's not about being easy game. It's about simple in terms of rule set, but then you really like grasp the rules, and then there's a lot of strategy and a lot of combos that you can build with the dice on your board, because you can maybe collect kind of how do you call it? Collect a tile that you place on your board, and every time you roll a green die, you might get 2 wood, but every time you roll a green die, you might also get the resource where you have the red die. So you can really build nice combos on that, and I always like when you can build those combos. So Red Cathedral, huge success at home, and yeah, totally recommend it. Then a game that we tried also with the group, and that everybody was talking about it, and I had to try it with the group because you cannot play it solo. It's That's Not a Hat, and my God, that game burns your brain out. And when I say it burns your brain, it's not because of the rules. It's not a Vital Lacerda game, but it's just that the rules are simple. It burns your brain because you need to memorize the cards that the others have. So basically, you have gifts, and every player has, most of the time, 2 gifts each. But you turn around the cards, and you are going to say to the other person, one person, or the left or the right, you are going to say, "Here's a snake," and that person might not remember anymore if you really are giving her a snake or not. You might be bluffing or not. So sometimes they will be like, "That's not a snake." Hence the name That's Not a Hat. They'll be like, "That's not a snake," and so you will turn around the card. They will see, it's a snake. They lose 1 point. You earn it, and so it's very cool. We played 5. It was like, we were like, oh my God, what gift do I have on my hand? I don't remember anymore. And you can go until 8 players. Like, this game is not made for you to memorize all cards at all. I mean, you cannot memorize 16 cards. It's impossible. I mean, you could memorize maybe 16 cards, but all the movements that they do, some go left, some go right, and then there's the bluff. I mean, it's pretty much impossible. So that's a game that is made for you to fail. And it's not the kind of game that you can be like disappointed or angry because you lose. I mean, it's just to have fun. So totally recommend. It's worth the hype. That's Not a Hat. And before I talk about my number 1, guys, sorry for my voice. I lost my voice, so now it's recovering, but my girlfriend says it's sexy. You tell me in the comments if you find this sexy. If you find this sexy, I will shout every single morning so that I have this type of voice for the rest of my life. So let me know in the comments. And the second thing is subscribe. Let me know in the leave some comments. leave a like to help this out, and yeah, let me know about the games that you played this month. And my number one, not my number one, the last one, the number 6 that I played this month was finally a game that I already play tested in the past and played a prototype in the past, is Bot Factory. Bot Factory from João Quintela Martins and Vital Lacerda. It's awesome. I mean, I played it solo, I simulated a 2-player game, it works. There's a video coming out. There's a video that I'm editing right now about an overview of the game, of like just for you to feel the flow. My type of videos, you know, like the type of overview that I do. There will be, it's not a video about the rules, like all the details of the rules, but explaining you how the game flows. There will be a couple of rounds for you to understand how the game goes. It's more a video of, do you need or do you want this game or not? You know, is it for you or not? That's my type of video. Mine is just an overview for you to feel, this might be a game for me. And Bot Factory, you are just building bots, and the player that builds 5 bots triggers the end game, or if there is four, if you are playing a 4-player game, if there is 4 bots that are built from the same color, you also trigger the end game, and basically you score points based on different things. But it's again, the rule set not heavy at all. I mean, there is some pages on the book, but it's very easy to understand and to grasp, and the iconography is top notch. I mean, the quality of the components also Eagle Griffin quality. So yeah, that was my number 6. And indeed, the game that I enjoyed the most to play this month was Bot Factory as well. So this is a game that I was very excited to get. I got it from the Kickstarter. This is not an offered game. I bought it myself, and so I was very excited to try the final product, and I'm very happy. The box is beautiful. The components are really good quality, and yeah, totally recommend. Go try it out. Find it. You can play it on tabletop. You go try it there. I also have a previous video where I teach the game on tabletop, so you can go check that out if you want. I'll maybe put it here somewhere. And yeah, that was it. Those were my 6 games that I played last month. And regarding games, that was it. And the only thing I want to talk about now is about movies. I went to watch a movie in the last day of July, which was Oppenheimer. And my God, go watch it. It's Christopher Nolan all over again. And I cannot wait to watch it again. I'm not saying that Oppenheimer is the best man in the world or anything, not at all. But it's just like the acting, the music, the pace. It's a 3-hour movie that doesn't feel like that at all. So if I have a movie that I can recommend, that's the one. It's Oppenheimer. And I don't know when this video is going to come up on live on YouTube. I'll try to edit during my holidays and post it. But there's currently an Instagram giveaway on my page about a game from João Quintela Martins. So with partnership with him, we are doing a giveaway. If there is more than 20 participants, we will give 3 games, 1 for each football club. So it's a game called Football Stars, where we are giving away 1 game for each club. So Benfica, Sporting, and Porto. So go check it out. Go to the page and leave a comment about which club you would like to have the game for. And well, good luck. And yeah, guys, that was it. I'm going now to drink a beer, going to enjoy the sun, enjoy the water, and enjoy this view. See ya. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, leave a like, and bye-bye.